back to another episode of Caffeinated CX, where we talk about CX and stuff all in a hyper-caffeinated state. Today we're going to be talking about average handle time and how stupid it is to have that as an incentivized KPI. All right, so what is average handle time? What is AHT? It's how long it takes to handle the call, including any wait time, any hold time, and any wrap-up time, right? So, and then a lot of places, a lot of call centers, a lot of contact centers incentivize the agents, the employees, to keep that really low. And what does that do? It encourages really short calls very fast so they can make their bonus, so they can make more than minimum wage, right? At a lot of these centers. And first of all, you shouldn't be paying your people minimum wage, first of all. Just going out there. Just going to say that up front. Entry level does not mean minimum wage. So if they're bringing value to the business, if they're providing excellent customer service, they're providing that amazing customer experience, why are you giving them the legally the least amount of money that you can? That's dumb. So stop doing that. That's awful. Also, incentivizing the low average handle time doesn't do much for the customers. The employees, one, are going to be stressed, right? They're going to be rushing through the calls. They're going to be rushing those people off the phones. And honestly, once you start incentivizing for AHT, customer satisfaction, customer loyalty, and first call resolution plummet, because you can't resolve all the issues all the time in 2 minutes or 3 minutes, right? Especially if you're in like a retention department, or you have to do upsells or cross sells or anything like that. Those sometimes take time. You have to take the time necessary to do it. So stop. That's dumb, and you're dumb for doing it. And I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm saying it's dumb, and it was probably not that good of an idea. But people see these other companies doing it, and they're like, yeah. So on the flip side of that, I'm not saying that every call has to be like that one Zappos call that everybody talks about that's in almost every single CX book or training, the 11-hour call, right? So it doesn't have to be that. Maybe there's a middle ground, right? Where the calls take as long as they take without any dead air or, agents or customers going off on rants, anything like that, but still keeping it fairly short and to the point, right? That's where a call path, not a verbatim script, but a call path would come in handy. So I don't know, but incentivizing really short call times has the opposite effect of what you want for the company. The only time that a short average handle time is, well, not even necessary, but good, is when there's like a lot of calls in queue, and then if there's a lot of calls in queue, you're not staffed appropriately, right? So, and this whole thing comes from the mindset of a contact center as a cost center, right? Oh, they're just costing us money, so let's keep the calls short so we can make more money off of the rapid taking of these calls. And that's not cool. That's not cool. A contact center worth its salt isn't a cost center, it's a value center. Those are the faces and the voices of the company, and they should be treated as such. They should be compensated as such. And there's a lot of other things that you can incentivize off of, but average handle time, average talk time isn't one of those. Just keep an eye on it so that the calls aren't egregious and going over the length that is necessary. Like if you're listening to calls and then all of a sudden agents and customers are talking about their puppies and it has nothing to do with the call, and it's just to waste time until their next break, which good call control will enable you to do that, is to drag out a call until it's time to go home or time to go on break or time to go on lunch. but you want to watch out for that stuff. And once you've been in the business for a little bit, you know the flags on that, you know the red flags, and that's okay. So, but you want to incentivize on things that matter. AHT, for the most part, doesn't. So, you want to incentivize on other things. Other things might be perfect attendance, because we all know the call out rate in call centers, right? You might want to incentivize call quality scores or upsells or anything else, but AHT, it ain't it. It ain't it. So, this has been an episode of Caffeinated CX. Have a great day. Bye.